And we're here. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What is going on? Ladies and gents. Yes, yes, yes. Gosh dang it. There we go. Bow, bow, now, now. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. We are live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. We are live. Boom. Shakalaka. There we go. Boom. Light is on. So. There we go. Make sure that is good. We are good. Great. Beautiful. Should be all right. After car accident. Jesus, Shavka. Holy crap. Perfect. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Live. There we go. We are live. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, Wonder Boy versus King Kung Fu. I like that fight a lot. A lot. Yo, what's up, Mason? What's up, man? Colostrum, correct. Chase, sup. 1000%. What's up, man? Main event is better than the previous. Dakota, sup. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's good. Slap that like button. Please share the stream on whatever platforms you can. It helps out so much. Tells YouTube, hey, push this guy. Appreciate you. Ready for Esteban? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Elvis Brenner's dangerous. Very dangerous. So I'm curious. I am curious. Yep. Huh? What are you talking about? What'd you get? Oh, okay. He's a psycho. Esteban is. Yeah. He is so much fun. Even in losses, he's fun. Even in losses. Appreciate you guys being here. Bop, 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 bop. Pimblett prefers fight with legend Justin Gaethje over Arman Sayukian. Interesting. That knee brace guy hit with. That was awesome. I was hoping it would knock him out. But his control is good. Always been good. That was never a question of mine. To me, there's an argument still that he lost. Patty don't want nothing with Arman. Yeah, I'm not really for sure why. It's not a bad matchup at all for Patty. It's just not. It's not a bad matchup. Bump, bump. Armin is good. Yeah. I don't think he's champion, but material. But yeah, he's good. Armin weakest area is his boxing defense. 1,000%. Is it actually fucking up because I have it on? Hold on a second. Oil up? What? No. The fuck? No. Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. Joaquin Silva hurt Armin? Absolutely. Yes, he did. Let's do schedule frequency every 18. Perfect. Perfect. Got it. Why don't witches wear panties to get better grip on the broom? Okay. I have no idea. Felix from Stray Kids. Bryce ate that question mark kick. Yep. Again, there's an argument he lost that third round. The most significant part of that third round was the almost finishing sequence from Syed. As the Osborne rip. Yep. Steve Ursay versus Ode. Very interesting matchup. Leon, yo, with the $5. Incredible. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Helps so much. If you guys want to guarantee your message being read, super chats are the best way to do it. Especially as I grow this thing, it's going to be harder and harder to keep up with everything. You want to make sure I read it? It can be 99 cents. It's fine with me. How's your night, brother? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. 100%. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Means the world. Leon Musket. It's going pretty good, buddy. LW. It's $5 helps, man. It really does. Again, if you guys can subscribe, share the stream, all of those things, it really helps it out. Ode knocks Steve out. That'd be crazy. He has the hand speed to do it. But I think Steve, as long as he uses his grappling, he can submit Ode. Yeah, your driver fixed today? Good. Good, good, good. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The fuck? Oh. The hell was that all messed up for? Okay, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, if I can get 4 more super chats, I'll do an extra hour. So I'll go live for 2 hours. Appreciate you. Whoops. Oh, Prohaska named backup for 320. Kyle Barella backup as well, I guess. Okay, that's weird. There's no competition for Aspinall at the light heavyweight. I bet he could move down to light heavyweight and be champ. I disagree. I think Aspinall has more of a chance of beating Pereira at heavyweight than he does at light heavyweight. Concussed worse than before against Temporia. What? Declines to suspend Rodriguez. Okay. It's a very interesting matchup. And there's definitely competition. Jalton Almeida could be competition if he can get him to the ground. Cyril Gane's going to give him competition. You don't really think Aspinall could beat Ankalaev at light heavyweight? Maybe, because Ankalaev, he doesn't really throw. He's very tentative. You know? So you could beat him possibly. But, I think Roundtree would give him a hard time. I think Yuri Prohaska potentially could give him a hard time. I think Pereira beats him. Trying to think of anybody else in light heavyweight. It's middleweight. What am I talking about? Yeah. All I can think of right now. Could Carlos Oberg give him trouble? Yes. That's the guy that I was forgetting. I couldn't remember his name for some reason. Yes. Yes. Also, he hasn't looked great in his last few, but as a all-around striker, he's really good. Do I think he beats Pereira? No. But I think he could give Tom a problem. Yuri sleeps Khalil? I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think Khalil sleeps Yuri. I know people giving Khalil shit right now for what he said on the podcast, but yeah. I just want to see him fight again because he didn't look very good at all against Jan. Not at all. And I'm not high on Jan, even in the slightest. Even in the slightest. I have an image of Magomed getting caught by a left hook. Yep. Dominic Reyes is overlooked. He's on a 3-fight KO win streak, and I could see him pulling off an upset against Ankalaev. Disagree. Reyes is good unless it's against somebody like Yuri, Khalil, Pereira, and I don't think he beats Ankalaev. I just think Ankalaev is a little bit, for one, I think he hits too hard. I think he could have moments in that fight, but I think Ankalaev would do some really good stuff against him. I'm not a huge Ankalaev fan, but I don't trust Dominic Reyes to beat Ankalaev. Or Pereira, or Khalil, or Yuri. I think Reyes' best chance to beat Yuri was early. Yo, Fight Recap, what's up, buddy? Potan got the skills to beat him, but I think it's just Ink's time, to be honest. Really? Okay. Interesting. Alex will take Magomed out this time. Yeah, I think Alex beats him. There's some things he needs to change up, like letting his hands go. I like a motivated Pereira. I really do. Yuri might be able to beat Magomed because Yuri is so wild. I think he does beat him, actually, because he's so unpredictable. Yeah. And we've seen him come back from crazy fights, like the Tatsuro fight. One of the best fights. That fight was awesome. Prime Poatan beats Jon Jones at light heavyweight. Yep, I said it. Okay. I don't know if Poatan could defend the takedowns from Jon, because, Izzy was taking him down. So, I don't know. Jan was taking him down. Aspinall versus Pereira, if Alex wins, that'd be awesome. Yuri fucked Jamal up. A lot of it was on Jamal's part. You wing punches like that, a lot of guys are going to be able to counter you. Jon takes Alex down. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. We've seen too many guys take Alex down. Yeah. That's still a fight I want to see. God, I want to see that fight so bad. That is a fight I want to see. Hill versus Olberg. Tatsuro win, yes. I think so. I think Park is going to come out in the first round and look really good. I think he's going to look really aggressive, really strong. His striking's good. That might be the key in this matchup is Park's striking. But I think because Albazi was already going to be stronger on top if Taira was going to fight him. So I like the guard game that Taira is probably going to have, and I like the guillotines from Taira. I think if he's able to get a hold of Park in moments, he's going to be able to submit him. I feel like it's going to be a guillotine. Crazy seeing what Hamza did to Whitaker, and now RDR barely beating Rob in a split. Well, did you watch the fight? Because it wasn't a split decision. If you watched the fight, it wasn't split. Alberg vs. Hill, UFC Perth, September 27th. Yes, I like it. It's my birthday too, so I like it. I like it. RDR 132. Yeah, me too. I think so too. I thought he won 2-4-5. Very clearly. Very clearly. Won those 3 rounds. I mean, RDR outstruck Whitaker 73-11 in the 5th round. So, but he was stuffed 13 out of 15. Yeah, but if you look at the takedowns that RDR's trying to do, he's not trying to get him to the ground. He's accepting the fact every time he throws the knee, he's just trying to get a hold of him. He's going for takedowns to make Rob work. Obviously, does he want to get those takedowns? Yes. But there's not a lot of effort to try to get him to the ground. A lot of it is where all these punches come from, are in the clinch. Dirty boxing, shots to the body. So it's 13 out of 15, but if you look, he's accepting very early in the process of trying to get takedowns to, okay, I'll just clinch with him. Rob can't get out of here. I'm going to beat him up. And that's what he does. The RDR fight shows how insane it is when Hamzat did. Yeah. Chimaev didn't get touched. Yeah. He didn't get touched, but Hamzat doesn't get touched early. Like that's his thing. You know, that's the whole thing. So like people have to be careful looking at the 13 to 15 takedowns for RDR because it's a very, very misleading stat. Mario Batista has the best chance of beating Marab. That's fucking wild. Wild. RDR, best knee in the UFC. Yeah. Well, Prates gives him a run for his money. The Prates knee that he hit on Rakic. Ooh, Ratke? Yeah, Ratke. Ooh, man. Oh, boy. Fight recap. Hope you're doing well, buddy. If you guys haven't, please slap that like button. Appreciate you. RDR is a clinch specialist with knees. How does anyone avoid those? Better striking. There's a lot of openings in RDR's defense. Hold on a second. I yelled my cat out. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Nah, chill. I didn't say he will. I'm just saying I like his chances the best. You like Mario Batista's chance to beat him? No, absolutely not. He finished Radke in front of Bilal. Yes, he did. Would Magomed beat RDR? Honestly, I don't think so. Because I don't think his boxing's all that great. He kind of... No, I don't think he would. What do you think about Stylebender and RDR? I think early Izzy would look really good, and I think as that fight went on, RDR would start picking him apart. Just picking him apart. Jab, 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 knee. Jab, 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 knee. Dirty boxing, clinch, uppercut body shots. It'd be fucking filthy. And by the end of it, if Izzy can survive, he's going to be so goddamn tired. That's the thing with Rob. Every time he came out in the beginning of the rounds, he looked good, and he just got worn down and worn down. People like to shit on Hamzat for the Usman fight. Like, I get it was short notice for Usman, but it was for Hamzat as well. Costa and Usman are way completely different styles. You need a full camp for Usman. I mean, you're correct. I think the problem is when the general audience is saying, okay, this guy is the best. He dominates everybody. No fights are really close. And then you watch the Usman fight and you're like, that fight was close. What are you talking about? And then people just don't understand that. That's the issue. To me, the Usman fight is exactly what you're saying. He looked good in the first, didn't look good in the second or third. The problem I have is when people say he has good cardio, he's fixing his cardio. For one, I doubt it. When you sprint that fast, you're going to get tired. That's the issue. That's when you bring up, oh, look at these fights. His cardio is not very good. Did he dominate the first round? Yes. Did he look good in the second, the third? No. He won the fight still. So, that's the issue. It's just the people overrating him, expecting something that, in retrospect, it still was a good win. Still was a good fight. Hopefully I explained that. My fucking brains. RDR was not showing his chin well. When getting hit, he kept doing this weird thing where his head was down and moving straight back. I feel like Ink would find the kill shot maybe. Yeah, but Ankalaev is not a finisher. He's just not. He's finished some guys, yes, but he's not really a finisher. And I think he would do a lot better job against him with control and possibly taking him down than he did against Whitaker. Plus, we have to remember, this fight right here, 5 rounds with Whitaker, is going to make RDR better. He's going to fix things up. So I'm super curious on what he does in his next fight. Well, to be fair, Bautista has better wrestling and cardio than Merab. That's why I think. You definitely did. Okay, now you're trolling. That's fucking ridiculous. Taira win get HyunSung Park? I don't think so. Oh, I think so, yes. Taira who win, yes. Get what? What? How does RDR even make 155? He's massive. Well, because he's not really a thick dude. He's not really wide. He's tall, he's lanky, but he kind of has that slight Izzy build. I get that, but it's Usman. You're right. It's not like it's a Dolidze on 2 weeks' notice. Usman can still fight for championship, as we saw in the Buck fight. Correct. And also, that's another thing. In retrospect, it's like I always said, Buckley's being super overrated right now. It took 1 takedown each round for 4 rounds for Usman to get him down and control him. So in retrospect, that's what Usman should have done. In retrospect, Usman should have beaten Buckley. The question now I had going into it was, because Buckley throws hard and he looks good, how does Usman look after not fighting for a long time? Hey, I didn't expect him to get 1 takedown and control him the whole goddamn time. So that's the problem. When the general audience hears, oh, this guy's dominant, this guy does this guy does this. And it's my thing I've always said about the Hamzat Usman fight is, boy, if there's 2 more rounds, Usman wins. Ooh, that could have been a draw. Like, I've always said he looks good in the first round in that fight. But if you have someone's back that long, people also need to take accountability and be like, that was a tough fight. You don't really hear that when they're talking about Hamzat. That's the problem, for me. And he's a better striker than O'Malley. He is the best bantamweight currently. Now you're trolling. There's no fucking way you believe that. I worked at a restaurant, and when Muslim customers can eat, I secretly put pork meat in their food. Okay, shitty. Dolidze Hernandez favorite, yes. I love Buckley, so it sucked seeing that. I don't think he's done because he made the adjustment in the 5th. I mean, I don't think he's done at all. He lost against a former champion, Again, it's hard sometimes when you hear these fighters get propped up on this pedestal, and you're like, no, they're not there. And you know they're not there. And then you see it. It's Usman. He didn't get beat up. He just got controlled in a very odd way. But yeah, I think there's a lot of good to come from Buckley. You low-key a Chimaev hater? Not at all. Not at all. I just think he's a little bit overrated. What I've said every single time. Hey, Braz. Why would I troll? I'm just pointing out Merab's terrible cardio, and if he fixes his wrestling, he has potential. You're trolling. Merab's terrible cardio. You could say a lot of things about Merab, but his terrible cardio, get the fuck out of here. Walker Zhang, Walker favorite, yes. Get the fuck out of here. What? Walker is not the favorite. What? I think he'll be back. He has all the bankings of a future title challenger. I don't know about that, but yeah. Because Marab's, again, you could say a lot of things about Marab. You can't say his cardio is bad. There's no fucking way you can say his cardio, of all things, of Marab is bad. Jesus. Walker getting put to sleep? Yeah. Walker, bro, get it win. No. Yuck. Yuck. Obviously, you're pulling my leg. Marab has a massive gas tank. Correct. Correct. Because things you can say about Marab, you can't say his cardio is bad. Probably has the best cardio of all time. Besides DJ Dillashaw, baby. Okay, but we can agree Shavkat would beat JDM if he gets a title shot. I think so. I think so. TJ cardio? Yep. Footwork too? Correct. Correct. God, his footwork was nasty. Man. Umar beats Mario Batista, UFC Abu Dhabi, yes. I think so. I think so. That's Dwayne Lugwood all day. Yep. Yep. Boy, did TJ take all of his knowledge. Jesus. Fight recap, what do you think about this new main event? What do you think? DC has the best cardio? Okay. Okay. Petr Yan dominates Marcus McGee, yes. He already fought him and he did not dominate. It was competitive. They already fought. Prime Izzy has underrated cardio. Sure. Sure. Petr Yan dominates Marcus McGee. He definitely didn't dominate. You can't say 1-1 going into the third as dominating Marcus McGee. That's not how that works. Just smoked. Okay. Okay. Mason, come on, man. Jan versus Marab 2, and will it go different? Yes. Yes. He didn't dominate Marcus. No. Don't smoke, it's bad? No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's not bad. What are you talking about? Bobby Knuckles lost and I'm no longer watching MMA? Why? Why? You can still watch MMA if Bobby Knuckles lost. Why do you have to stop? Wing versus Walker versus Zhang. Walker favorite, yes. Walker's not winning, Wiener. What are you talking about? Smoking is bad. There are significant scientific studies on it. No, there's not. Don't you fucking lie. That's a lie. No. That's a lie. It's not agree to disagree. That is a lie. RDR versus Duplessis will be the sloppiest striking ever. Correct. Correct. It's not a lie? Yes, it is. No. To say you don't want to do it's fine, but to say it's bad for you is fucking ridiculous. It might be bad for you if you're too young, because you don't really want to do that stuff when you're that young, when your brain's developing, but it's not bad for you as, like, health-wise. Dude, on the ground would be so much fun with RDR and Duplessis. Imavov knocks out Barello? I don't think so. MMA is bad for you. Doing it. Do I smoke? No, because I have a job and I don't want to lose my job. But it's not bad for you. I'm above Nox Aparello. No, he does not. Don't get mad. I'm having a respectful conversation. Nobody's getting mad. You're not going to lie, because that's a lie. No, it is not bad for you. MMA isn't good for you. You're doing brain damage. Correct? Correct. But still, it's not bad for you. I know what I'm talking about. I have family members that work with it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't need to do research. I've done plenty. It's terrible for you. Ask any person with knowledge. My family works with it. I know exactly what it is. I'm not a doctor, but it's not bad for you. Don't lie. Indiana State Prison, Michigan City, hello. Yikes. Bobby Knuckles lost. I'm no longer an MMA fan. Why? Why? Redemax is New Buffalo. I hate Redemax. Hate it. I do not think it's good. At all. At all. Yeah, the Indiana State Prison actually is going to the Westville Prison. It's getting merged. It's not a lie. Why do smokers constantly cough and shit? We're not talking about cigarettes. We're talking about the devil's lettuce. We are not talking about the same thing. Ziri Khalil thoughts. I like Khalil. I like Khalil. UFC 108. What are you talking about? They got burgers, fries, shakes. Not a fan of it. Ryan Hall. What's up, buddy? Taira Park, 5 rounds. Yes, 5 minute rounds. 16-1 against 10-1. Taira has the more experience, fighting better competition, but Park is very good. Very good. That's what my title says? UFC Vegas 108 is what my title says. Sorry. My bad. Can Joshua Van beat Pantoja? Of course he can, but he's not going to. Yeah, bro, my grandpa smokes Zaza, and he is fucking constantly coughing, bro. Okay. It's not bad for you, though. Mano Cop is the king. I think he's great. Yes, 3-round main event. What are we in the 50s? It's 5. I said it's 5-minute rounds. It says something about new fight headline of UFC Vegas 108. Correct. You just said UFC 108. I'm sorry. I didn't see the Vegas. Yes. That is the new main event. It was supposed to be Amir Abazi versus Tatsuro Taira. It is now HyunSung Park versus Tatsuro Taira. Number 7 against number 30. Big opportunity for Park. Park's undefeated? No. Yes. Correct. He's 10-0. 10-0. What's the difference between UFC 108 and UFC Vegas 108? Well, see, UFC sometimes has pay-per-views. I'm not meaning sarcastic. I'm just saying UFC sometimes has pay-per-views. Right now, we're on UFC 319, going to be 320 here in a few weeks. Basically, if it says like Vegas or like Noche or China, it's just different places that they're at, and they're free. They're on TV. Anybody can watch them. UFC 108 is a pay-per-view number. That's the difference. These are fight nights. Chicago card is goated. Yes. I'm going to go to 319. Hell yeah. Long-term effects, lung damage. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know why you're telling me this. I have people that are with it all the time. I know what it is. Watch Duplessis take Chimaev out. Oh, he will. Okay, got you. Thanks for clearing that up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. No big deal, buddy. No big deal. We're just talking about fights here. We don't really get into political stuff. I'm not really about that. We're just trying to, take stress stuff away. Enjoy the time. Let it be a little bit of a relaxing, kind of a getaway type deal. We're just talking about fights, talking about MMA. Why does Aaron Pico get such well-rated opponents? What is your opinion? I like Aaron Pico a lot, and there's a lot of potential with him. Bro, shut up about the damn smoking shit. We want to talk about UFC. Correct. Correct. Are you acting like this because it's your guilty pleasure or what? I just told you I do not do it. Yo, what do you think about Jon Jones asking to be in the White House card now? I like it a lot. He doesn't have much more to prove in his legacy. It's already signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah, it's not surprising. Usman would beat Shavkat. I disagree. Aaron Pico is a snob. No. No. How is he a snob? I've seen a lot of interviews with him. I did not think he's ever been a snob. He has a right to be pissed at Mobsar. Plus, Jon Jones smokes weed, and look at how he turned out. That still doesn't mean anything. I'm done with Jon Jones, man. I don't even want to see him back in the cage ever again. He doesn't deserve. He deserves everything. He's the greatest fighter of all time. I mean, how doesn't he deserve it? He said he would beat Mobsar. He's talking so much trash. He's hyping it up. He's hyping it up. He hasn't even fought in the UFC yet. He's hyping it up. He's hyping it up. Hot dog or carrots? Neither. Yeah, but he ducked Tom Aspinall for so long. No, he didn't. He fought Stipe in November, and then he retired 6 months later. He didn't duck him. He got injured. People forget that Jon was supposed to fight Stipe like a year prior, and he got injured. And then he couldn't fight him. Obviously, because he's injured. So the 2 years that he waited or whatever and then fought Stipe, however long the in between that time was, he was injured. It's like 7 months at the time, so a year and 3 months. And Dana White even said the fight was done. The contract was signed. We were getting ready to announce it, and Jon retired. Yeah, he retired. Gene or Diego? Gene. And fought a 42-year-old Stipe instead. Again, people they forget these things. He fought Stipe because in the UFC book, Stipe is the most decorated heavyweight champion of all time. He's defended the title 3 times. He's held it twice. He's had 4 title defenses. Jon wanted what was circled around Stipe's name as the greatest heavyweight of all time. And he goes in there and he finishes him with a spinning back kick to the body. Disgusting. Chocolate, ibuprofen, that doesn't make sense. MMA is all about respect and honor. He's a disgrace and should get his athletic license revoked. That's ridiculous. Aspinall was the interim champion. That doesn't even make sense. Who cares? He is injured, or was he busy beating his wife again? No, he was injured. We've seen it. Gene Silva. Oh, wait. Gene or Silva? Who's the Silva? Forgot. Yeah, most people give up their belts if they're injured for that long, or at the very least, they immediately fight the interim champion. I mean, that's fair. They rebooked the Stipe fight because that's the fight they were going to do in the first place. And, Tom fought Curtis Blades. So, it's a very weird situation. What's up, Elite? What up? So should Aspinall fight Stipe next since he's the greatest ever? If he wanted to. If he called Stipe and said, okay, he's the greatest champion of all time, I want that guy, well, then they'd probably make that fight. Jon said after he beat Cyril Gane, more impressively than Tom's going to do, that I want the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. You say he's the GOAT, I want that. Jon didn't want the 42-year-old Stipe. He wanted what was circled around Stipe's name in the history books in the UFC. Are you watching Weapons next week? I have not seen it. Plus, Jones already beat Stipe. What are you talking about? He fought 1 time. The Nerd Squad Silva dude with the glasses shit. Silva, dude. Who in the world are we talking about? Carlos Prates, Carlos Biello. It's not Danny Silva because he destroys Danny Silva. Maybe if Aspinall married Jon Jones, then they would fight. That makes no sense. Plus, he refused to fight Aspinall after he already beat Stipe. He didn't refuse. He refused in the post-conference, yes. He said he wasn't going to because he doesn't deserve it, which is true. Tom Aspinall has done nothing to fight him. I know he's the interim champion. Who has he fought? Sergey Pavlovich. Awful. Curtis Blades. Awful. Jon gets nothing from beating Tom except shutting up the MMA fans. That's it. That's it. That's it. I was going to slam my day one Tatsuro for every dollar, but now, bro, I'm a huge fan of Park. Still going to ride my Japanese snake Taira. Yeah, I love that fight. Love this fight. Nobody thinks because he beat a 42-year-old Stipe that makes him the best heavyweight ever. Nobody. Again, we don't need to think that. Because in the book, we all know, or in the book, Jon beat the GOAT, the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. You know? Bro, the glaze is crazy. We get you a Jones fanboy. Holy. Okay. Already got 17K loaded up on Kevin Vallejos. Whew. Whew. He's the dude who barks. Gene Silva. Oh, you had both of them. You said Gene versus Silva. My bad. I missed it. But the other fighter want the best fighters to prove themselves. They're the best, plus also want to entertain fans. Again, Mark. Correct. I understand what you're saying. The problem with Tom Aspinall, it's not necessarily, I guess, not necessarily his fault because of the heavyweight and stuff. He's overrated. It doesn't mean he's bad. It doesn't mean nothing like that. I like Tom, but he's done nothing in the heavyweight division except beat bad fighters. Not necessarily Tom's fault because there's not a lot of guys for Tom to fight. But you know who he didn't fight? Derek Lewis, Cyril Gane, Jalton Almeida, Jairzinho Rosenstruck, Taito Avasa. Any of those types of guys to give us different looks. Pavlich fought nobody to fight Tom Aspinall on short notice. If Tom goes in, if Jon goes in there and he beats Tom, guess what everyone's gonna say after Jon beats him? Oh, it was too soon. Yeah, no shit, it was too soon. Tom hasn't fought a wrestler. He hasn't fought a grappler. That's the issue. You think he wins? I think Taira wins. Hey, honestly, Brendan Moreno could beat Jones. Okay. It's Mark, not Mark. Mac. Okay. Jon Jones used PEDs. Okay. So he sucks? No. Walt Harris took PEDs, got suspended twice for 2 years combined. He sucks. Look at his record. They would all get shadowed. Sure, but we don't know. We haven't seen it. We've only seen him fight Curtis Blades, who's shit. Sergey Pavlich, who's shit. Guys, I think Aspinall hasn't fought anyone. He hasn't. Who's the hottest UFC fighter? Not really for sure. I was asking about Vallejos, brother. Absolutely he wins. No one's mad. I'm way too fucking tired to be mad. Tracy Cortez? Oh, okay. I don't think she's that attractive. The PFL girl. Ain't no way you just called Curtis Blades shit. You're telling me Curtis Blades isn't shit against heavyweight strikers? The fuck are you talking about? Come on. Every good striker he fights, he gets mollywopped. What? What? Who did Gane beat to deserve a fight with Jon? Taito Avasa. Derek Lewis, who was ranked number 2 at the time. He beat a lot of guys. Also had multiple main events. He beat a lot of guys. Oh, also beat Sergey Pavlich, destroyed him. Also beat Alexander Volkov. Also destroyed dominated Jairzinho Rosenstruck. So, yeah. Do you think Derek Lewis could legitimately beat Jon Jones? He has a puncher's chance. Would he get destroyed on the ground? Yes. It's the same thing with Tom. I'm not lying. Tom has a chance on the feet. 100%. I've always said that. But John's not going to play that game. He's going to get him down. He's going to smash him. Bro, you're saying Curtis Blades' shit is like saying Oliveira doesn't know BJJ. Now, again, you're trolling. Again, you're trolling. Curtis Blades is actual dog shit. What are you talking about? Charles Oliveira. What? Tom has wrestling background, though, too. Does he use it? The last time he was challenged in grappling, he got submitted. Dude, Aspinall is a black belt. You know how many fucking black belts there are in the UFC that get submitted daily? That doesn't mean shit. Charles Oliveira is one of the best grappling fighters in the UFC, and he's been submitted multiple times. Yo, wait, I got a serious question, though. For real, for real. So, Ryan has to bounce back? God, I hope so. This card also is so sick. So sick. Do you feel like I do that Patty the Batty will hold a belt in the next 1 to 2 years because I do? I don't think he ever beats Taporia. If Taporia is not the champion, yes. Did you see Austin Bashi got a replacement? Some 9-3 kid from Fury? Yeah, I put a thing on it. I got a short on it, my guy. Come on. Of course I seen it. Of course I seen it. I haven't watched the guy yet, but I did see it. Let's actually look while I'm right here. Let's look. He was actually supposed to fight Francis Marshall, I think it was. Austin Bashi from Michigan. Ooh. I wonder if I could get a freaking interview with Austin Bashi. That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. 8 finishes out of his 13 wins. He's a grappler. That's what he is. John Yanis. He looks familiar. 8-3 in Fury. Submitted 1 time. Oh, beat Nick Arguari. Used to fight in the UFC, I believe. Looks to be the only Mo Miller 7-2 when he was 4-2. Cameron Smotherman. Okay, decent split decision loss there. Kind of hasn't fought anybody. Like, he fought a guy that was 7-2 in his when he was 4-2, 9-4 now. The guy is 32 years old, not great. Hasn't really fought anybody. Like, Nick Aguari is his best opponent by far. He lost to a guy that was 3-1, who's now 5-2. It's a little weird. A little weird, for sure. Taporia would kill Patty. Taporia's is such a prick. I can't stand that dude. Okay. Bakayev and the replacement opponent got moved to another card. Yeah, I think Bakayev smashes that guy. Is Johnson Almeida good in your opinion? His ground game is good. I'm Korean, bro. Can you tell me what you think will win? Who's the favorite? Of what? Oh, you talking about of Park and Taira? I think Taira wins. Yes, John Mason is good and beats Volkov. As much as I love Patty, I just can't see him beating Ilya. Correct. Yeah, well, Taporia sucks. Fuck him. Okay. And Blades knocked out Jalton. And Jalton took him down, 17 times? Congratulations. Good fighters can lose. It is MMA. I hope you know that. Parker will represent Korea well this Sunday. Or Saturday, Jesus. I do think he gets dubbed, though. Well, apparently Ilya is going to move up another weight class before and get the belt there, according to him. He is not. Let's go Oklahoma. Okay, let's go. Yes, Bakayev smashes. Yes, so maybe he won't have to fight him. He'll fight him. Oh, he'll fight him. I think Park's going to do well, but I don't think he wins. I think Taira submits him. I'm going to say guillotine. But Park has good striking, so... You always have an excuse? No, I don't. Watch the fight. You don't think Akram is a lock to beat the Iron Turtle? No. No. It's not an excuse. It's what happened in the fight. Jailton Almeida took him down 17 times. And Curtis Blades caught him. What are you talking about? It's not an excuse. It's what happened in the fight. Patty holds a belt in the next 2 years. Okay. I think out of Armin, Justin, and Patty that fight Ilya, I think Patty has the fights the best, and I still think he loses. Let's do Shara Kopylov. I love that fight. Curtis Blades sucks according to you, and Almeida is awesome. Never said he was awesome. I said his ground game is good. Good job. But Blades beats his, and it's MMA. Good fighters lose. I never said Jailton is awesome. I said Jailton Almeida has a good ground game. I know it's hard to listen, but let's do Bruno Ferreira versus RoboCop. We already did that. Do a rematch. I still like RoboCop. Do you think Max hold the belt again before he retires? Not if Ilya is champion. Not if Ilya is champion. I think Armin has a better chance than Patty, but both get slept. Yes. I clearly said, if I said anything that he's awesome, I said his ground game is awesome. I did not say Jailton Almeida is awesome. His stand-up is not good. His striking defense is not good. His ground game is very good. That's what I said. I know what I said. If I somehow mixed it up, there you go. Who would you have in Morales versus JDM? Probably Morales, because JDM does like to throw and he does get hit. But again, Morales' wild tendencies worries me in that fight. Bro, you caught lying on YouTube Live? Got caught lying about Jailton Almeida? Ooh. Okay, what do you think about Islam moving up a weight class? Do you think he'll do better? Worse? I actually think he'll do worse. I think he would go down as one of the best at 55. I think 70, he's going to have good matchups, but some guys are so much bigger than him. I don't think he's going to be as good as he could have been at 55. MVP Cannonier, what do you think? I did bet 3K on MVP. I think MVP slumps him. I like Cannonier a lot. I think he's awesome. Bro is mad. Nobody's mad. What are you talking about? Prayers on Ben Askren and Shavkat's family. Yeah, dude. Shavkat's family was in a car accident. They're doing okay, it seems. Ben Askren is back in the hospital. He is talking, but he's back in the hospital. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I think Cannonier, I don't know how Cannonier beats MVP. How do you get to a guy like MVP? How do you do it? I don't know. Man. What do you think of Costa the other weekend? Also, doesn't he look like a super jacked version of Ricky Martin? Sure. Yeah, I Fluffy beating Dolidze. I thought Costa looked great. I picked him to win. I was very glad that he went out there and did what I said he was going to do because I know that he can fight like that. And Kopylov is good. He just doesn't do good going backwards or when he's not going first. If he can't dictate the action, he doesn't do very well. And Costa looked good. He looked good. He looked strong. He looked powerful. I liked it. You called RDR, bro? Yes, I did. Whew. I thought he would have a little bit more control on the ground per se, but his knees and his control against the cage was just disgusting. It was so good. Liel got fraud checked bad. No, he didn't get fraud checked. Muslim's good. We just thought because Muslim is older and he gets hit that Liel would catch him and finish him. Just not what happened. It's not like a bad fighter that he lost to, so it's not a fraud check. It's just he got caught. He's going to be better now. He got caught doing a bad thing. Rushing in, leaving his hands down. He'll be better. I believe it's the first time he's ever been finished. But Rob almost finished him, man. It was close. It was close. Also, what do you think about the Reyes? He just had a huge win 2 pay-per-views ago and looks like he's back in contention. He's definitely back in contention, but I don't think he'll ever be a champion. I don't think he beats anybody in the top 5. Those step-in knees were insane from RDR. Dude, they were fucking gross. Jab, jab, knee. Oh, my God, they were so nasty. And like I said earlier in the stream, that Whitaker would show up each round in really good shape, and then Reiner would just grind him down, and then Reiner would be in control. It was Wild. Even when Rob hurt him in the third and dropped him and almost finished him, Reiner got his bearings together and controlled Rob the whole rest of the round. Crazy to me. Since he's fucking stolen a win against Jon Jones. I mean, it was 2-2 going in the fifth round. And Jon won the fifth. It's 2-2 going in the fifth. I had 1-2 Reyes, 3-4 Jon, and then Jon won the fifth. The third round's in contention because the 1 and 2 clearly Reyes, 4 and 5 clearly Jon. One round is not a robbery. That's how fights work. One round does not make a fight a robbery because it can be any way you want it. We can all agree Reyes beat Jon, right? No. I thought Jon won the third round and that gave him the fight. I ended up throwing 6K on win right before the fight started. Oh, thank God you did. I told you there was going to be an ass whooping. I told you. And, dude, I don't know if you noticed this, but when Kai fought him, the first punch he landed on him was the same punch that Win caught him with the first punch. The same fucking thing. Crazy. Wait, so let me ask you something different. Who do you feel is the most overrated fighter in the UFC? And then who do you think is the most underrated fighter in the UFC? Ooh, most overrated fighter has to be Corey Sandhagen. I'm not a fan of him at all. I don't see what people see. Underrated is Pantoja. I think it's I think it's Pantoja. Everybody else seems to get their roses and stuff, but after he wins, he gets roses, and then he just kind of goes away. No one talks about him. And then he'll fight again. People are like, oh my God. And then he goes away. No one talks about him. So, yeah. I'm sure you got nervous when he got knocked down in that second round then, Elite. Whew. I got my boy Miracle Murphy beating Pico. That's fair. I think Pico shocks the world and beats Murphy. But, yeah. And somehow Moreno gets all the praises. Yes. Yes. I like Brandon Moreno. I do like him. But correct. Who would you have in RDR versus Izzy? RDR. I think Izzy would have a really, really good first round. But I think that grinding, ugly style from RDR, the jab, the knees, the body shots, the dirty boxing. Like I said, he outlanded him in the fifth round, 73-11. I like RDR in that fight. McGee came out looking sharp. Let him shadow Bryce next. Let's go. Also, very competitive fight. Very competitive. Who do you got in Petr Yan versus Merab 2? Well, people continuously tell me that he gave the first round away to Marcus McGee, which I don't think that's true. I just think it took him a while to get together because he was getting hurt and stumbling in that first round. I don't think you can give rounds away to Merab, but I do think he keeps it competitive. I still have it 3-2 Merab, but close fight. I got a stupid ass question. Do you think we'll ever see McGregor back in the octagon? I fucking hope not. I hope not. Hope not. No shot. Never again. Too much? What do you mean too much? What do you mean too much? Again, I appreciate you guys. Slap that like button. It helps out so much. Too much snow. Okay. Oh my God, bro. Huge fight just got announced. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you're talking about Euros Medic versus Gilbert Urbina? Well, in the old nostrils? What? What fight? Do I like sushi? No. I don't like fish. Michael Morales versus Sean Brady, UFC 321. Really? I haven't heard nothing. I haven't heard that at all. MMA now, I got a couple questions. If boys. What? The fuck? No. Haha, I'm kidding, bro. I wish. I mean, that would be a good fight. It would answer a lot of questions for me. We are saying Conor does too much blow. Oh, he won't fight in the UFC again. Correct. Correct. Sorry. You're right. I want Michael Morales to fight again so bad. I agree. I like him a lot. Sean Brady's the toughest matchup. Or Usman. Or Usman. Please let him shadow Leon, man. Oh, that'd be incredible. Yeah, it went right over my head, too. It's late. It's late. Oh my God, he'd squash Usman's milk dud. Okay. Okay. Depends if Usman can mix in his wrestling. I'm not even saying Usman would win. I'm just saying it made that fight a lot more challenging. I just want to see Morales. I just want to see him be more technical and stop overthrowing his shots. Jesus. Do you have any combat experience, beard dude? I had an amateur fight a few years ago. If I had more time and I could dedicate everything to it, I would do it. I love it. But, yeah. Yeah. Only 4 fighters can compete with Money Murda. What? Oh, Michael Morales? Are you talking about? Islam, JDM, Shavkat, Gary. Everyone else is every dollar. I think Prates and Michael Morales would be a much better fight. Oh, congratulations, Illuminated. You are gone. Come back in a minute. Are you a girl or a guy? Huh. Okay. I only asked because I'm trying to get into it myself. Again, the only thing I would tell you is, I guess, 2 things: consistency, repetition, and if you're gonna do it, put everything you have into it. Don't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Everything has to go into it. I'll be watching SummerSlam. Keep my eye on Kevin and the main card on Saturday. Okay, I'll be live. All right, cool. See ya. Why you got me to do like that with Carlos? Already had to go through him versus my day one Irish lad. I like Gary, but I'm falling off the train. What is with this guy? Yeah, good question. Good question. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. But I have a new video. Really, really appreciate you. Yeah, stay tuned. What do you mean you're far off you're off the train? I fell off the train with Ian Gary. Fell off the train. I think he's very, very good. He has great game plans. Yeah. Did you win your amateur fight? No. No. Because in amateurs, apparently, I weighed 184, and for some reason that was like light heavyweight where I was fighting. I'm not light heavyweight. I'm just not. I'm not that big. And yeah. Did I get slumped? No. 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 I did not get slumped. No. Taira by 2nd round submission. I think he submits him, yes. You lost the decision or TKO? TKO. The guy was absolutely massive. Okay, so I'll explain the entire fight right here. This is what happens. I walk out to a Papa Roach song in this guy's hometown, which I'll start at the fucking weigh-ins. I wish I could show it. It'd be awesome. I'd be sick as hell to watch. But here's what happened. So, yeah, Papa Roach. I don't remember the song, but it was like 2015. So one of his songs from that time. What kind of fight was it? Full MMA? Yeah, full MMA. I couldn't elbow. And I think there was no head kicks. I just think it was no elbows, no knees. Something like that. Anyways, do you have leg guards on? No, I did not have leg guards on. Okay, so basically what happens, I walk out to Papa Roach song, to his hometown. I get there. Oh, yeah, the weigh-ins. I come in there, and I weigh in. Weighed 184. I didn't really do too much to lose the weight. Yeah, no knees. Yeah, no knees. And yeah, I weigh in, I do all that stuff. I'm good. I'm waiting for my opponent to get there. Never shows up. I was like, me and my wife were gonna go get something to eat. So we go get something to eat because I had been, and I didn't eat before the weigh-ins. Obviously, I didn't want to miss weight. So I go. We go to Texas Corral because it was where I live. I went to go see 311 and Papa Roach opened, and people were booing and getting pissed, and a random shoe fell next to me, and I picked it up and threw it on stage. Shit, okay. And then I get texted, okay, he showed up, barely made weight, but he made weight. Lead singer picked up the shoe and started bashing it against his own head as he was singing, and then gave me the finger while smiling. He got a new fan. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, so I get in the cage. They wipe the Vaseline on me and all that stuff. I get in the cage. My wife's there. My brother-in-law's there. He comes. He gets in the cage. We touch gloves. And it's a weird feeling because, like, the whole time I'm standing there, I'm, like, standing there, whatever, against one side. I can see him on the other side. I keep doing this. Because it just, my brain was telling me, make sure you're doing this, because I've seen it so many times. So I touch his gloves. We go out there. I'm sitting there. I'm waiting a little bit. I didn't want to rush or nothing. The guy's fucking massive. Not tall, just wide as a fucking house. Not fat either, but yeah. So, yeah, we're out there. I touch gloves, all that stuff. He comes up. He hits me here. And you never know, like, a shot that you can take. You just don't know. Who knows? I get hit here, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Not like I'm done fighting, but I'm good. It didn't hurt. I wasn't wobbled. I wasn't stunned. I wasn't nothing. So, cool. Then he goes in for a takedown. I get pushed against the cage, and then all I remember is him picking me up, and then I'm on the ground. My wife said that he, like, dropped me on my head. I was like, oh, I don't remember that. And then as soon as I hit the mat, which was really, really cool to me in the moment, was I rolled into an omoplata. Yes, I know what that is. I know how to do it. Rolled immediately into an omoplata. And then again, something weird happens. I'm sitting here in the omoplata. His arm is in between my leg. Sitting there, waiting for it. Could have punched him in the face. I did not do that. I'm sitting there with his arm right there in between my legs, looking at him, looking at the crowd, just taking it in, but in a moment you shouldn't be taking that shit in. Taking it in, all right, and he slips out of it. Then I'm like, fuck, okay, cool. Now I got this giant dude on me. So then he's in my half guard. I'm like, I don't really want him there. It's not a good position for him to be. So then he's there. I'm pushing him off. And I from what I remember, I get him off of my half guard. I sit up because he's in my guard. Do a guillotine, but you can't really do a guillotine unless you have long arms from your guard. It's just hard to get it around and stuff. So you're doing all that stuff. He gets out of it. There's a scramble at some point. He ends up on mount. And this is a dude that's at least over 200 pounds. This is a big boy on top of me. I'm trying to get him off. So then I just grab him for a second. I don't want to waste all my energy. Grab him for a second. And then I'm still trying to push him off. And then I can see him as I'm blocking. See him just getting ready to hit me. I'm like, fuck. So I roll over to my like stomach to try to create some distance. He starts hitting. I'm good. I'm blocking still. He keeps hitting. I hear the referee say, "You have to move. Or I'm gonna stop it." I'm squirming, but trying to get some fucking leeway. He's hitting. The referee stops it. I sit there and I'm like, "Fuck." Get up, shake his hand. We hug. We talk for a little while. That was it. That was it. Your brother-in-law got in the cage? No, I did. How tall are you and what is your normal walk around weight? No. How tall am I? 5'10", and I weighed in at 184. At the most was 187. I was afterwards. The guy that I was training with and I got the promotion for was a UFC fighter. He fought. What's his name? Chris Clements. He got TK doctor stoppage, I believe. No, he lost a split decision. Yeah, he fought in the UFC a few times. Yeah, a few times, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna work on you going down a couple weight classes." So the plan was to go to either 45 or 55 because I'm too small for light heavyweight. That's what happened. What he say to you and you to him after the fight? I don't know what he said to him, but to me, he gave me $100. I got paid $100 for it, and to me, he just said, good try. He was much bigger than you, and yeah, we'll work on you getting cut down. I talked to Josh Shockley. He also fought in the UFC. I think he lost both of them, but he fought in the UFC, and we talked after the fight because he paid me, and he said, you looked good on the ground. And I was like, yeah, man, I got caught up with everything that was going on. You froze. I froze, is what I told him. And he was like, yeah, you looked really good on the ground. My first fight, I had tunnel vision. He's like, so it was very hard. He's like, I understand. Like, cool, thank you. And then, yeah, I went back out to the crowd after my fight, and a bunch of people came up to me and were talking to me about it. And I wish I had done better. I know I could have. But it was a great experience. I loved it. I didn't cut weight? No. I didn't know that it was going to be a light heavyweight. I didn't know that he was going to be almost 200 pounds. I just didn't know. I didn't tell GM3 when I met him, but I slammed Hamzat against him. Ooh. No, I'm saying, what did the fighter you fought actually say to you and you to him immediately? Oh, my bad. My bad. I just told him good job. He told me good job as well, I think it was. I don't really remember what he said, but I just told him, great job. I really appreciate him getting in there with me. So, yeah. Was he white? No. I mean, it doesn't matter, but no. That's so dope you actually fought. Yep, I did. God, dude, I wish I could still do it. I wish I could. I fucking love it. Love it. It doesn't matter, but I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, he was big. Wait, why'd you stop? Because I'm married and have 3 kids. And if I can't put all of my time into it, I'm not going to do it. It deserves so much more than that. It deserves so much more than me just doing what I can do. Wasn't it only a year ago? No, it was back in 2015. Yeah, 2015. Let me see. Da, 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 da. What the fuck? Right there. Da, da, da. Yeah, it was 184.4. They said his weight was 185.8. Not true. He was not that. Yes, it was in 2015. Actually, 2 days from now has been 10 years. Holy fuck. Wow. I'm curious. I for a long time had the fucking layout for it. I'm very curious if I still have it. Wow. Blast from the past, man. Did you braid your hair for it? Nope, I had really short hair. This is new. This is new. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I got 2 boys myself. Also, you never should have been fighting at light heavyweight at 5'10", dude, walking around 180 pounds normally. I wasn't supposed to be. When I got out there, they're like, "Oh, hey, you're light heavyweight." Light heavyweight? I am not light heavyweight. What are you talking about? That's smart. Not giving it your all is dangerous. Correct. Did the guy you fight, is he still fighting? On Tapology? I am on Tapology, for sure. The guy, no, let me see. He fought a few more times. Actually was 2-0 for a minute. Oh, it's this. What the fuck am I doing? He was he's 1-2. That's not correct. That's not correct. Okay, it's not on Tapology for some reason. It is on a thing for sure. Where is this at? Okay, well he was 2-0, and then he's 2-2 now. He hasn't fought in a long time, for whatever reason. But oh fuck, I closed out of my damn thing. Damn it. But yeah. I don't know. I'm on a fighter page for sure, but I'm not on. Let me see. Let me see. Well, it says that I am, but there's no way that I am because the 2 people they have me canceled bouts with, one of them is Cody Brundage. So, no, it's for sure as fuck not me. Oh my god, is that correct? That seems crazy to me because I remember there was one fight I was going to take afterwards that I couldn't do because I talked to my wife and she's like, no, because you can't put all your time into it. And then I'm trying to think about that. Holy, that's crazy. Oh, a website? Yeah. No, Mac, no. Damn, you ducked Cody Brundage. I didn't even know until right now. Yeah, I'm not giving you my name. Not giving you my name. Yeah, I remember, I don't know, man, that's crazy. It doesn't even have the one that I had done. Holy shit, it was too. Catch weight was 190. That makes sense because it would have been short notice. Event canceled due to several fighters not turning in medicals. That is correct. Wow. Holy shit. Uh, okay. Wow. I'm fucking. Let me see. It is on combatreg.com. It has my thing there. Yeah, it has my age, my height. Yeah, he was not a pound. Damn, he came in 0.2 pounds before the fucking, he missed weight. Or no, I guess the 186 would have been fine. But, dude, it is wild looking at this. Sorry. I was going to fight Cody Brundage. That's fucking crazy. Wow. Come on, Mac. Come on, chill out. I'm not giving when I fought in 2015. I don't want you knowing my name. That's weird. I'm MMA now. That's what I am. God, I wonder if this is on fucking. Dude, this brings back so many memories. Holy shit. Some of the things I'm pretty sure you can still watch on YouTube. You can't watch mine. Of course you can't, because I asked the guy if I could have a copy of it, and he said that it didn't work. That's awesome. 15 years. Holy moly. I don't think there's anything on here. Wow. I don't think there's anything that I can find that. I can find the card. I can find all that stuff. Wow. Oh yeah. That's crazy, man. Damn, so you don't even have a personal copy yourself of the fight? No. You know how many times I'd watch that fight? If I had it, it'd be sick. Just seen that Brian Battle beat Brundage in amateur. I seen that, yes. Imagine if you had won, though, you would have definitely kept going. In the long run, probably for the best. You didn't win and give it up for your family. Yeah, probably. If I won, I think it wouldn't have been good for me because I just would have kept going. Not like I would have taken shortcuts. I don't know how much I would have, because I would have been like, oh, look, hon, I won. Okay, I have another fight. Let's go do it again. That type of deal, you know. Because how I got that fight was I texted. There used to be an app called MMA Underground, and on there they would put like they need fighters and stuff like that in events and amateur events, and I would text and be like, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'd like to be on this card. Like, are you sure? Yes, I am. Okay, that's what it was. You found your Tapology? Okay. All right. Does it actually have it on fucking... Let me see this. Oh, Code Z. Amateur. Oh my god, it does. Dude, that's fucking wild. Dalton Rasta beat Cody Brundage in amateurs. Dalton Rasta's really fucking good. Really good. Wow. Well, you'd go until you lost, and who knows how much worse the loss may/could have been more than the way it sounds like you lost here, which really wasn't even that bad. Not bad at all. Sup? I don't care. Sup? Wait, so you just got me. You found him? That's creepy. No. Because if you listen to what I said somebody's name, and I was supposed to fight this person, and he found it. It's not hard. It's not creepy. He typed in the person and then, yeah. Now he was talking about you asking for my address. Yeah, but that's not creepy. How is it creepy? Anybody could have found that. You know what I mean? You disagree? Okay. I don't think it's creepy and it's about me. No, dude, Mac, I know that it was a joke. It's okay. No one's mad here. It's all right. So anyone can find your name, so just share it then? No. No. I'm not sharing my name. I'm no. No. Not doing that. But it is after 1:30 here for me. I gotta do this video. It's gonna take me a little while. No, I know, Mac. I know. But I appreciate you guys being here. I will be live again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I got a big video coming for you guys. I really can't wait to show it to you. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Peace.